defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
So here's Oklahoma City starting group. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Shoots over Holmgren. A shot by KD. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Done with a screen on Holmgren. Can't hit from the corner.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Booker. The kick out to Williams. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 5-point game. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes, and after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there, but whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And here is Durant after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. And Ball sends it back. Outside Durant. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Done with a screen on Holmgren. Durant's shot is good.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso up top. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times. That's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Williams for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 7 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, KD. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nobody near Williams. Connects from 3-point range. Williams has got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City. Outside Durant to end the run. A 3-pointer is right on target. KD's got 12 points in the game.
capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tries to save it, and they'll get another chance. Holmgren can't hit. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
The shot by KD. No good. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Durant. Then there's Dunn, and it's Bull in at the center position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Durant. He's got 15. The 3, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Durant against Holmgren. Shoots over Holmgren, and he hits it to tie the game up. 17 points in the game. Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Trains the three-pointer.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to KD. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City leading by 5. There's Williams with the 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Three-point field.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
KD against Holmgren. Will it go? Oh, KD parries the 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Williams for 3, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The Suns making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Beyond the arc. The rebound by KD. Suns trail by 5. Allen passes to KD. There's the triple. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. On the wing, Williams. Allen defending. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. Now Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Holmgren's got his second bucket. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Durant. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Now, Kevin Durant, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Bol, a screen on Holmgren. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the points coming for them now, Craig and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Outside for Durant. Launches a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And that one is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Sun. Here, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's Carlson in at the 5 down low. And coming in as a 4 spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the points?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Here's Wallace, and he drives in, launches it. The rebound by Richard. Suns leading by 6. Booker outside. Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Carlson. Hits it from 3-point range. Carlson's got 5 now.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Beal gets a wide open look, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Wallace, still without a basket. Here's Carlson. That 3 off the mark. Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Out to Lee. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Joe.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wallace. Again, the Thunder score.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bucket! Devin for 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Booker. Shoots a fader. Another three for Phoenix.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
Dort against Lee. Here's Wallace. The kick out to Williams. With the drive, the rebound by Richards. Suns lead by 10. Booker looking around. Another three for Phoenix.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
It's Joe on the wing. Pass to Carlson. The Thunder with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 13. Wallace, the pass to Carlson. The Thunder with another miss. And here are the Suns now. They're on an 18-7 run. Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker. Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Williams. Pass to Carlson. There's the three. The shot will not fall.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here's Booker following Lou Dort's three. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from way outside. And they get it back. Beal from deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Carlson.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Beal. From deep three-point territory. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The talented backcourt guards are Beal and Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Lee in at the three slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. No doubt with that, baby. Booker from the corner.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Pass to Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Bol, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Dunn, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Allen subbed in for Devin Booker. Dunn kicks to KD. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. An even 3-on-3 break. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
What is going on right now?
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in.
Devin Booker.
fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Devin Booker attacking. And the dunk by Booker.
Huge slam from Booker. He really gets up off these drives.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
The drive by Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Durant in the corner. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They're trailing by 12. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Taken away by Williams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
2 minutes remaining.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on, he is the threat.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
The kick out to Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
The three from KD. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Caruso against Booker. At the top of the key, Durant. Clock at 4. Shoots over Holmgren. No good from Durant.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ball's knocked loose. And here are the Suns. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant up top. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up, along with Greg Anthony.
Rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. It's James on the wing. Outside Reeves. From downtown, Bull grabs the board. Durant with it, picked up by James. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
James can't get that one to fall. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers. I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now, here is James. Now here's Doncic. Up and overdone. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Durant into the lane. Here's Booker. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Booker. Durant way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the break. 4-3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 11 points.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Knocked away and stolen by Bull. He goes up and finished off by Bull.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kevin Durant with a rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Now, here is James. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Bull, pass to Durant. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go either for Durant. Lakers trail by 7. For 3, James. They get it back. It's James on the wing. For 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pure from 3-point range.
far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The 3-ball. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 17.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
From outside the arc. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's James from the arc. Drills it from deep. James has gotten his second bucket.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
That doesn't go either for Durant. James, right side. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Lee in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Goodwin, back to James. They set the screen. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Okay, making some plays there. I wonder who Bronny learned that from.
Booker looking around. Puts up a deep 3. Six on the shot clock. And Booker cash on the 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
Booker for 3. Booker fires and hits from the corner.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kleba. Off the mark there with a 3. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Fader on the way. Counted from distance. Booker's got 12 points. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The sport is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. And it's Vincent off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vincent's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Suns lead by 12. Beal outside. Screen by O'Neal. Beal, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Vincent. Booker defending. The shot by James, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Kleba.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hits a 3-pointer. Goodwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Three-pointer, Beal gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And here comes the break. Pulls up for 3. It's rebounded by Kleba. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Goodwin. Here he goes. And they pick up 2. Goodwin's got 5 now. Knocked loose. Now Booker. 12 points for him. Down low. Pass to Richards. Outside Booker. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Shot is good by Goodwin.
Assist goes
The
to
Suns lead by 11. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Vincent. An open look for Booker. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Goodwin passes to James. With the teardrop. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. 15 points in the game. There's the triple. Fade away. Sinks it from distance. He's got 18.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court for the Lakers. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5 spot. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And stolen by Durant. Takes a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's LeBron, and slam dunk by James.
the assist.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
On the wing, Durant. Here's the 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
It's James on the wing. Hachimura from long range. Bowles grabs the board. Bowles got 7 rebounds in the game. Gillespie passes to Allen. Durant surveying the D. Gillespie offline with a 3. Lakers trail by 11. Vanderbilt finds James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Durant. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
For three, Durant. On the wing, Durant. The three is up. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. James passes to Hachimura. Kicks it to Doncic. Done with a steal.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Outside Durant. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Hachimura from long range gets the three ball to go.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Durant's shot is off. Lakers trail by 10. All the way, the King!
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
James against Durant. Over James. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Lakers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Hachimura, pass to James. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Durant for three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Durant against James. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 9. He launches a three. James can't get that one to fall. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And there's James from the arc. The Lakers with another miss. Over Reeves. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 37.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Suns lead by 14. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Richards in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And there's James from the arc. James from distance. Easy work.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Durant for 3. Poke loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. The three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to James. Now Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Doncic on the wing. Pounded by Beal. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has got 28 points for the game.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
For 3, James. O'Neal pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
No good from outside. Lakers trail by 15. From deep. And there's James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 11 here in the quarter alone. James against Durant. Pass to Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's the Lakers on the break. That one's good for 2. James has got 33 points.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Durant against James. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And it's James with the jam.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Booker no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns get it back. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
1:09 left in the fourth. Booker against Doncic. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt.
Number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Lakers trail by 6.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 46.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Suns clear it. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Doncic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Caruso. LeBron grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
James gets the bucket.
No question, Bronny inherited his dad's shooting ability.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. And that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So they're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. LeBron James on the wing. James looking it over. Floats it up for James. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Doncic dishes to James. And stolen by Caruso. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And the 3 ball is good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
A second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. From deep, James buries the long-range jumper. James has got 8.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by James. Lakers trail by 3. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From deep, James. That one, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Hachimura. On the wing, James. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. For three. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
1 second left. No good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Doncic outside. Doncic on the drive inside. Pass to LeBron. Kicks it out to James. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. No good from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Unloads. Caruso, no good. Lakers trail by 5. On the wing, James. Defended by Caruso. Doncic dishes to LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Luka Doncic. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
James finds Hachimura. And here is Doncic. Knocks it loose. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Lakers trail by 9. Trying to end the drought. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Holmgren with a screen on Vanderbilt. It's Dort on the wing. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 6.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
LeBron James on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. On the wing, James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, good for three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dives to the hoop. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Can't connect from long distance. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D from past the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves. Good one out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Vincent in at the 1. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Vincent the pass to Finney-Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball.
On the wing, Reeves. Covered by Joe. Reeves can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Shoots it up. Joe can't get it to go. Fires away from outside. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. Reeves has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Lakers trail by 9. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Vincent's shot is good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's Carlson. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Carlson. Driving to the basket. And he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 9.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
No good from Finney-Smith.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Takes the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Wallace. Hits the three-point bomb. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Tries the spin move. Vincent finds Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Reeves outside. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got 6 here in this quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Wallace misses. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. Pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Finney Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 9. Puts up a deep 3. Kleba with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
There's Williams with the 3. He's off on that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Reeves can't hit.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Doncic. Back to LeBron. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And here's James outside. Sinks the triple. James has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles.
And early in his career, that's a great sign for Ronnie. Hitting threes, building confidence in that jumper.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
No one near James as he lets it go. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with a clean look gets the 3-pointer to fall. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic against Caruso. Doncic feeling it out. Kicks it out to James. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams inside the line. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the left wing. And here's LeBron outside. Dort grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And here's James outside. James outside. LeBron passes to James. Shot to stop the runs. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by James. LeBron's got 19 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Lakers trail by 8. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James kicks to LeBron. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 27 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
James with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Shoots over Dort. Back to LeBron. A fader. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
A shot by LeBron, no good. Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The quick look, no good that time. Lakers shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. From deep, James. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Wide open look. And right through it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
Wow, that jumper is so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
From deep, James. Rebound by Williams. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were...
You've got it on 2K. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Dunn in at small forward. And for Oklahoma City, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Beyond the arc. And Booker hits from deep.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on D. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Durant for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The offensive rebound. Caruso outside. Lets the 3 fly. Booker with the defensive effort. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 5.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
The 3 is up. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Durant for 3. Drains the triple.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
There's the 3. That's good from Durant on the assist from Booker. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bull's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Durant against Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:27 left in the first. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
For 3, Durant. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Knocks down the long J. Holmgren's got 5 now.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
against Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Caruso, the open look. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Suns trail by 4. For 3, Booker. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Durant. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Durant. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Caruso outside. Shoots over Allen. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Williams.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena doors right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Williams from long range. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 6.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Booker. The Thunder making their last shot, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Durant with a screen on Dort. Durant looking around. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. So Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Durant way outside. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso left side. Bol grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. For 3, Durant. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Caruso with the bucket. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Fires from deep. Holmgren finds Caruso. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bulls got 11 rebounds in the game. Durant with a screen on Caruso. Booker no good.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dunn outside. Tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Substitution on the court.
Caruso outside. Outside, Williams. Shot from the wing. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Williams has got his first points in this one. For 3, O'Neal. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Damian Lee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. Here's Gillespie. Launches it. The shot comes out. Thunder with a lead. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Now here's Beal. No points yet. For 3, O'Neal. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And the Suns lead by 2.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
It's Beal on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Beal right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 5. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Lee. And the Suns get it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Lee on the wing. Still without a bucket.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Williams in the post. He's against O'Neal. Got it. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And so it's Phoenix with it. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Beal, the pass to Richards. Here's Lee. Goes back up. Out to Beal. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Beal's got his first 2 points.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Suns lead by 3. Here's Lee, and they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, not on the same page there. And a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Now here's Wallace. Yet to see a basket. Hits the trifecta.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Gillespie. It's a 3-point game. They set the pick. Three-pointer, O'Neal. They grab their own miss. Pass to Lee. Now Beal. Clock at 4. And there's the drive. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
And here's Wallace. "11 seconds left in the third. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Suns on top. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Booker no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Phoenix foul. Done. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren to take the lead. Durant pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Williams against Durant. Williams misses. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Bull from the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Bull's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dunn. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Allen defending. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. From the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Durant with the bucket.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams with it. Guarded now by Bull. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort to the wing, right side. A good look from Holmgren. And there's another one for the Thunder.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Outside Durant. Takes the 3. Durant with another miss. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
2 minutes.
Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Suns miss again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
And there's a 3-second violation. Phoenix leading by 4. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 27 points.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Durant.
You have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
And stolen by Durant. Outside Booker. Allen, the pass to Booker. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Out to the wing. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Tries the spin move. Booker against Caruso. Oh, screen on Caruso. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Durant's shot is off. So it's Oklahoma City now. 6-point game. Pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Outside Durant. The 3 on target from range.
3 points.
Durant's got 33. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Phoenix ball.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Regular shooting. See a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker out there with Allen. Then there's Bull. Then there's Dunn. And it's KD in at the 4. Now here's LeBron. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Durant with it. He's picked up by James. Back to Durant. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
First team.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time.
Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And here's Los Angeles. That's a good one. Now Hachimura. James, a screen on Bull. 5 to shoot. Hachimura, the pass to James. Overdone. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Hachimura. James has got 7 points in the game.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
The kick out to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Durant sets a screen for Booker to stop the run. The Lakers with the rebound. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of progress. That floater right there.
Fade away. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
James, that's a two-pointer. Allen with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Durant launches from deep. They get the rebound. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. That three off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Booker with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 9.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Kicks it out to James. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. That's a good one. Screen by James. Good one. Good.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Bull can't hit. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Kicks it out to James. On the wing, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 5 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
He gets it up. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers on top. They lead by 12. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And, guys, another thing I love is their pursuit.
Oh, a big move by LeBron.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. Doncic with the steal. Floats it up for James. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Pass to Durant. Done outside. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bull, a screen on Doncic. Snatched up. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Doncic gets it to go inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
The 3 from LeBron. Whoa! James showing the range.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
KD's shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
James with it, guarded now by Durant. Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. Hachimura setting the big for LeBron. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's LeBron. Goes back up. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And Booker kicks to Dunn. KD a screen. It's Durant on the wing. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Scooped up. Pass to Booker. At the top of the key, Durant. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Durant.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Doncic with it. Now Bol defending. Back to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
KD a screen on Doncic. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
Pass to James. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Beal from long range. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reeves. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Beal. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
34.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Pass to Richards. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. He's with it. Here's Finney-Smith. There's the pick. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 2. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Connect. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Lakers leading by 8. Finney-Smith passes to Vincent. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. No good from outside. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
Here's Hayes. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Gillespie. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by the Lakers. Phoenix has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Suns trail by 3. Right side, Lee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Gillespie missing. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. From deep, Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good. Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. O'Neal's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
No good from Lee. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The Suns trailing. For the lead, Vincent with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Connect. And the Lakers with another miss. Suns have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. To the inside. Pass to Gillespie. It's Beal on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
So good from 3-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
They get it back. Hayes the pass to Reeves. To end the drought. And Hayes kicks to Finney-Smith. Shoots over O'Neal. No good from Finney-Smith.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal. The tray. Vincent with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
O'Neal from long range. Oh, big time.
Wow, what a way to finish.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Suns lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Nick Richards out there with Royce O'Neal. And there's Bradley Beal, and it's Lee in at the small forward. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns leading by 5. Now here's Booker. Bol, a screen on Doncic. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Bol. Banked in off the glass. Bol's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And Doncic throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Bol kicks to Dunn. From deep. Bol, that's good. Bol's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That's a good one. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Durant, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Now here's LeBron, defended by Durant. LeBron kicks to good. Pass to Doncic. He gets it in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Fades and shoots. Booker sinks the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Doncic kicks to James with the fadeaway. Knocks down the 3-ball. LeBron's got 29.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
On the drive, Booker. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Count the basket. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
KD can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hachimura kicks to LeBron to take the lead. Takes it inside. Vanderbilt finds James. Shot clock at 3. The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
The Lakers in the lead. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
With 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. over Bull. It's rebounded by Booker. Three-pointer. Can't get the three to fall. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And he gets the bucket.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
From deep three-point land. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yep, that was good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
And that one's good. James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
The three, James. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Over James. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the three-pointer goes.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Offensive rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
James finds Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Dort with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From deep, Holmgren. Hachimura with a rebound. And the Lakers shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Pass to Goodwin. James up top. Shoots over Hartenstein. And again, the Lakers no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. The three, James. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Holmgren missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Doncic. Pass to Goodwin. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by James. It's stolen by Doncic. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You know, Doncic, a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Tries again. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The three is up. No good. He gets it up. That one no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He dropped. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, a small forward. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hand.
Williams misses.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Thunder trail by 6. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For three. That one's good from James on the assist from Doncic. James has got 14.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the three. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Count it.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Doncic on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. A line change here for Oklahoma City. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. James outside. And the three off target. Thunder trail by 3. On the wing, Caruso. Williams with the screen. And Caruso, good for 3. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA. And the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And it's Hachimura missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Lakers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. For 3, James. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Caruso outside. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. And stolen by Williams. Mitchell, the pass to Caruso. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And here's Caruso outside, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Williams with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. It's stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Doncic finds James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now here's Williams. Drains the triple.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
For 3, James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
The Thunder, 29.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Goodwin in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Caruso. 6 points for him. Left side Williams. 6 to shoot. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players, and they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Finney-Smith. No made baskets yet. Williams from long range. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 6. Lets it go from deep. Mitchell against Reeves.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
On defense, the Thunder. Out to the right wing. And here's Connect outside. Doesn't go for him. Thunder trail by 6. And here's Caruso outside. Drills it from deep. Caruso's got 9 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And that one's good. Connect.
Yeah, the rookie with the answer. Connect saying, I am ready for prime time.
Wallace misses. Los Angeles has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from 3-point land. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Vincent outside. Fires for 3. They get it back. On the wing, Caruso. Cash money from 16 feet away. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And here's Connect outside. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Lets it fly. Caruso misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And it's Connect missing. Thunder trail by 6. Fires from the wing. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
The shot by Reeves, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside for Mitchell. 34 seconds left in the third quarter here. And he banks in the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Fires the 3. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got 6.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Pass to Caruso. Now Now here's Williams. The three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Vincent outside. A deep three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward.
Outside, inside, in between, doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams finds Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren to take the lead. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Pass to Goodwin. Doncic outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
From the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. From deep, here's Doncic. Pass to Goodwin. Doncic against Dort. 5 on the clock. Doncic passes to Hachimura. From deep. Knocks it loose.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That ties it up.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Doncic hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. SGA from distance.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now Holmgren. Shot on the wing. Vanderbilt pulls it in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. Doncic passes to James. 3-pointer. Beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's stolen by Doncic. James, right side. Takes the 3. Oh, James knocks down the triple. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
They get it back. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
It's James on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic finds James. That three's off the mark. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Williams from long range. Cash. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Oh! How about that one? Jam!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The 3 won't fall. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.